Here we go then, 30 again. Koen Hermans right on this side, or is he? I'm not sure. Let's have a look. Yes, it is. Koen Hermans is in there, but that's Kerben. Kerben sliding round. Oh, who's that? Upside down, Gert van Vermen. Robert Aveda. Don't want that when you've got a newly mended collarbone, do you? Brilliant start by Etienne Bax. Etienne Bax, Hermans now fourth behind Pruma. Kerben, Etienne Bax then, ahead of Kerben. Marvin van Lukenen in sixth place at the moment, off the gate. So he needed a good start, he didn't get it. Etienne Bax did get one, so did Kerben, so did Pruma, having sorted his first race problem. There is Marvin van Lukenen, race one winner, the red plate holder, behind Koen Hermans. Koen Hermans then, better luck this time, hopefully for them. Kerben leading a freight train of activity, headed by Tim Pruma, the orange and blue, Rodolphe Le Breton, his passenger, who's such an accomplished young man. We spoke to them actually yesterday, and he knows the business. He knows what he's doing. Van Lukenen, off comes a rip-off, right in front of Brett Wilkinson. That is not a time to dally, Marvin, because Brett Wilkinson and Joe Millard anxious to make amends. Hermans looked like he was coasting. Koen Hermans then, if you had any luck at all, it would be bad luck. It's just not going to be their GP. There's Dan Foden, number 10. There, Jake Brown, number 100 going through. Lille Bardis boys in red and blue this time. Well, turquoise and blue, I think, or turquoise and red, not sure. Kerben still leading the pack ahead of Pruma. Van Lukenen making ground now on the back of the German-French number 17 outfit. Van Lukenen and Nicolas Massé with his French passenger. Vive la France, both those guys doing an absolutely brilliant job for their home nation. Van Lukenen high in the air, that's where he's strong, over those tabletops, very, very strong, and he's past Tim Pruma. One more step up the ladder for Marvin van Lukenen, and now all he's got to do is nail Justin Kerben and then set after Etienne Bax. But Brett Wilkinson, Joe Millard, alongside the Lille Bardis boys. Pruma is there ahead of the Lille Bardis boys. Dan Foden is coming into the picture. This is getting busy now. Foden has got Van Lukenen climbing all over the back of him. Dan Foden, Ryan Humphrey, these boys back from injury, I remind you, and on the inside, Van Lukenen straight through. Oh, no prisoners taken there. Ryan Humphrey couldn't even get out of the chair because Van Lukenen sidecar wheel was right there and the handrail was stopping him. But still, Pruma is holding on ahead of Kerben. Here comes Van Lukenen. What a fantastic battle all the way through this race. This is Sidecar Motocross the way you want it. These are the conditions the way you want it. It is still raining. There's an absolute galaxy of umbrellas around the circuit, and the spectators undeterred by the conditions here. Oh, Kerben has held up the traffic. That's given a present to Brett and Joe. Oh dear me, Lille Bardis not going to be happy with that. He got stuck behind Kerben. That's allowed Pruma to get back in touch. Here comes Marco Heinze, Rudy Betchart, the number 93 Swiss crew. Oh, just in time. Well, that was just in time to let Wilkinson through, and upside down goes Wilkinson. What happened there? Wilkinson and Millard both lying on the ground. I did not see that. I don't think anybody saw that. The next thing we know is Wilkinson is upside down. Van Lukenen was behind him. Not sure. Maybe there's contact. We don't know. Will we get a replay of that? Well, it's anybody's guess. Meanwhile, at the front, Etienne Bax, Andre Chermak, reversing the decision in race one, and it's going to come out again on as even, because if Van Lukenen makes it through to second, then it's a first and second apiece. Status quo, but at the front, Bax and Chermak, well clear. They're well and truly out on their own as Van Lukenen charges to try and make amends. Van Lukenen, Nicolas Massé in pursuit. And coming up behind a British outfit, I could make out whether, I think that was probably Brett Wilkinson going again, but I couldn't. There's Jake Brown and Josh Chamberlain. Yeah, that must have been Brett and Joe Millard that Van Lukenen, and they are a lap adrift, I would assume, after that tumble. It took them a while to get going. Race leaders then, Etienne Bax, Andre Chermak, on their way to victory here and reversing that decision. So brilliant. 18 points will still be the gap if Van Lukenen brings it home in second place, and he is currently in second place, looking strong ahead of Jake Brown. Here they are then, second place for Van Lukenen, Nicolas Mousset. Checkered flag for them, they'll be relieved. And look at this for Jakey boy, brilliant ride for these two on a comeback ride. Surely now they'll be inspired to do some more. Fist in the air for the new daddy. Confirmation, Bax, Van Lukenen, Jake Brown, Leo Bardes fought up to fourth. Good ride, boys. That gets them on the podium, and that makes it a very special day indeed for the Latvians. Kerbin there in fifth.